we are asked to integrate 7 over 2x minus 5 dx using use substitution method. Okay, you can see that this the function inside this bracket is a fraction, you understand, and the denominator is what? 2x minus 5. So the first step to integrate this function using the use substitution method is that you have to set u equals to the denominator of the function. So I'm going to have let u equals to 2x minus 5. Since 2x minus 5 is the denominator, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, having done that, the next step is that you have to take the derivative of u with respect to x. So I'm going to have the u all over the x is equals to, if you differentiate 2x, you're going to have 2. If you differentiate negative 5, you are going to have 0. So the derivative of u with respect to x is 2. Now, the next step is that you have to make u the you have to make the x the subject of the relation. So I'm going to have the u equals to 2 dx. Okay, since we want to make the x the subject of the relation, I'm going to divide both sides by 2 because I want to make the x the subject of the relation. So for this, I'm going to have the x is equals to the u all over 2. So let's go back to the function. This function can now be written as integral of, I'm going to replace 2x minus 5 as u and the x as du over 2. Okay, so for this, I'm going to have 7 all over u. Now, instead of the x, I'm going to have the u all over 2. You understand? Because I've already made the x the subject of the relation. And when I make the x the subject of the relation, the x is equals to the u all over 2. So I'm going to have the u all over 2. Okay? So in that case, I can rewrite this as 7 all over 2 integral of 1 over u du. Do you know what I did? This 7, please pay attention. This 7 and u, this 7 can be written as 7 over 1. 7 over 1 multiplied by 1 over u. That is 7 over u can be written as 7 over 1 multiplied by 1 over u. And if you take the product of 7 over 1 and 1 over u, you are going to have 7 over u. I'm very sure you know that. 7 times 1 is 7. 1 times u is u. Hence, I'm going to have 7 over u. But now we have the u over 2. The u all over 2 can be written as du multiplied by 1 over 2. So what I did was that I multiplied this 7 over 1 and this 1 over 2. So I have 7 over 2 and I placed it behind the integral sign so as to enable me to integrate 1 over u. Do you understand? Okay, now pay attention. In differential calculus, if you differentiate ln x, you're going to have 1 over x. I'm very sure you know that. Listen, when I start this in our first class on integral calculus, I told you that the integration simply means the opposite of differentiation. You understand? And if integration is the opposite of differentiation, that is antiderivative. You understand? Now, if you differentiate ln x, you're going to have 1 over x. That means if you integrate 1 over x, you must have ln x. I'm very sure you know that. So if I have ln u, if I differentiate ln u, I'm going to have 1 over u. Hence, if I integrate 1 over u, I'm going to have ln u, because integration is the opposite of differentiation. The process of finding a function that has been differentiated, that process is called integration. You understand? So if the derivative of ln u is 1 over u, hence the integration of 1 over u will give me ln u. You understand? And I'm very sure that from your basic mathematics, you know that ln u is equals to log u to the base of e. You understand? Please pay attention. It's simple. I'm just taking you through this process so as to not to get confused when I integrate 1 over u. You understand? So you know that the 1 over ln u is equivalent to what? Log u to the base of e. You understand? So if you don't want to write log u to the base of e, you can put like this, ln u. You understand what I'm trying to say? Ln means natural log, okay? So if you don't want to write log u to the base of e, you can put it like this. Now let's go back to the question. Since we know that integration is antiderivative, that is the opposite of differentiation. So that means that if the derivative of ln u is equivalent to 1 over u, that means the integration of 1 over u will give me ln u. You understand what I'm saying? So for this, I'm going to have 7 over 2 multiplied by ln u plus c. You understand? Because if you integrate 1 over u, you're going to have ln u, just like what I explained earlier. Now, you know that you can leave your answer like this and you can proceed to simplify your answer as this. So for this, I'm going to have 7 over 2 multiplied by log u to the base of e plus c. Now, don't forget that u is equals to 2x minus 5, okay? So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to replace u as 2x minus 5. Hence, the integration now becomes, okay, let me erase this. So the integration now becomes 7 all over 2 multiplied by log. Now, instead of u, I'm going to have 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5 to the base of e plus c. You understand? So that is the answer to that question. I'm very sure you understand.